For twin flame path, this is when the feminine and the masculine, they'll begin to feel their twin come around them energetically. Literally feeling the thoughts and the desires of the other that will penetrate the skin and swirl around with intense movements within your now vibrant, energetic self. You are aroused and feeling as though you are being made love to or touched, kissed, caressed, and no one is in the room with you. A lot of twins will report having these crazy experiences of transferring of organs. If they have made love to each other, this is when their Kundalini completely bursts open and both of them will go into separation. They usually cannot maintain their union for a really long period of time because the energetic alchemy that needs to now take place, they just can't seem to be in the vicinity or proximity of each other. So on the twin flame path, just as it is the regular lover's path, it's so natural to fall into deep like with one another. Only with twins, the deepening of fondness is felt as a powerful pull. It feels as though you must connect. You literally feel each other when one walks into the room or even the building. You know that they're on their way. And most feminine twins will feel the energy of the masculine wash over them in waves. So if anxiety or panic attacks are part of your experience prior to your twin coming into your life, these could come back to haunt as you adjust to the influx of energy that will be moving through you. Increased heart rate when the twin is around may be experienced along with a lightheadedness. This is only temporary and usually clears up within a couple of weeks. But again, I'm always going to say, through this first beginning, probably 3 phases of your journey, you're going to want to get to know your doctor really well. This is the beginning of the feminine learning how to balance the shared energetic field with the other self, but will not know this is happening. This is where really long conversations, even long days. Some have reported being on the phone for 10 to 14 hours straight, and then you are still able to get up and go to work the next day. Most feminine goddesses also report that it's during this time they feel the energy of the other come in and visit them nightly. They will lay down beside them in the bed. Some report to not being able to place anything on the side of the bed, like reading material or anything else, as there is already energy there. It's that interesting. Okay, the other thing you'll feel is though you can share all of yourself with them. Like there's nothing hidden. And both of you easily do just that. So on the lover's path, oh yeah, there is nothing but love in this bubble bliss as you go out on dates, enjoy long walks and weekend trips together, and the physical lovemaking is on the regular. But meeting each other isn't always easy, and you'll notice that right from the beginning. The shadow will immediately come into play, and the conversation may not come as easy as you feel you can't share all of yourself with them yet. Or maybe you don't fully want to. Or you do, and all of your shadow is gushing all over them, and that's forcing them to go into a running stance. In the beginner's phase of this cycle, you may attract the person you need to learn from to assist in your growth. May not be the person that you marry, but unfortunately, we've kind of been taught to race for that ring, and you got to settle because you might get older and you're not going to meet that person. So I want you to watch for an outdated program that needs to be uninstalled that might be running in your mind, and how you might want to start looking at replacing what marriage really is and how you want it to be for you. Now, this is pretty much where this phase ends for the beginner lovers. They will not typically move into the next phases that I'm going to show you because they're going to stay looping in this phase for quite some time. This is where some will confuse the path they are walking and will insist that they must be twin flames, because one of the signs of being a twin is having obsessive thoughts about them all the time and you can't stop thinking about them. Whereas this is what is actually happening. If you're too intense with your love and your expectations of the next leveling up of the partnership, and the other partner isn't ready or doesn't want to go any further with you, you will unknowingly begin working from the wounded aspect and become pushy. This is the outside in love. Any patterns that you have in that learning. Your partner will run from the intensity as you are sitting in the wounded aspect of the self and you are looking to them to complete you. You are no longer sitting in the delicious potential of love's first bliss that you desperately want back. And that's when the obsession begins. This is when you begin obsessing on how to win them back. What are they doing? Who are they with? If they really loved you, and on and on and on and on and on. This is when one-sided love will be experienced as you think this is the one that got away. Creating a holding on pattern as you've put the mind in charge, not the heart. Yes, I will confess, this happens with twins, but it's only because we're working through the human wounded aspect, as everyone holds abandonment, rejection, and addictive patterns of the identity of the self that lives within the mind. But the difference between the paths will be summarized in glowing letters. You will see how it's so different, because with twin flames there is no choice, as now it's about to get cosmic. And this is when you'll know for certain if you're a twin flame or not.